I can begin to enter data here on this document, this lens calibration document, because I see that here I can enter the focal length, here the distance, and all these informations we'll talk about later. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to put all these informations on this document. So I have 20, 25, 35, 50, 85, 135. And on 20, I say that I put a distance of 0.9, 1.2, 1.5, 2, 3.6, and 3.5. So here I have this, and I can put it, I'll put it here. It will be my document that will act as a reference for my tests. So now, I don't know if we have some here, but the thing here is that we can see that these lenses, they already have a different mark from the original mark. So these are marks that come from other assistants that did lens calibration before and that found new marks to put on. It might not be with the same camera, so maybe they are not good for me, so my first reflex is to take them out for all the lenses. Because I don't want to be influenced by their results. Same for this one. Take it out. This one has one only on one side. This one also has one mark, but only on one side. And this one also only on one side. So these marks, as they were for another shoot, I take them out because they don't interest me. Here on this document, I have a column that is called inc. Inc stands for increment. And it's a distance in millimeters that will say that I am at plus 1.5, plus 1.5, plus 1, plus 2, etc. If my increment is 1, it means that it is 1 millimeter. So the increment and the distance in millimeter from the mark will be the same. If my increment is 2, it means it's 2 millimeters. So that means that when I am plus 1 or minus 1, I have moved 2 millimeters. This increment is not easy to find. So you have two options at PSE. Either you always take 1 millimeter, and then you look at it with a distance in millimeters. And if you do this, it means that you will be able only to move your mark. But if you have the increment, it gives a distance for the technical guy at optics, for the rental company in an optimum case. And with this distance, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, he knows exactly how much he has to take or put at the bottom of your lens or on your mount. So, according to my experience, I know if I compare these lenses to another set of lenses that I know, that I can take for increment 2 for the 20 and 2 for 20 and 25, and then I will take 1. Maybe it will be better for you to always take 1, but I want to have a case where I have 2, just to show you the difference. So now my purpose is to put some graduated paper on my lenses to be able to know exactly when I move 2 millimeters or 1 millimeter from the mark. So take this. Take this. Just putting tape on the back of my paper. And then I will do this. So if I want to go to +5 and -5 with a 2 increment, means that I have to go to 1 centimeter and 1 centimeter, so maximum 2 centimeters on the paper. So if I take my first lens, the 20, put it on my camera. And now I take my 2 graduated papers. To put centered on my mark, the original mark. And I will do this on both sides. So if I want to go back here, I will report my original mark just in order to see it properly. And on the other side. And now I will begin with my 20. I know that I have to be at 0.9 meters and to have an increment of 2. So now I have to be at 0.9 meters. So I take my measurement tool. So here I am perfectly at 19 millimeters. But I have to verify that I am perfectly perpendicular to the wall. To do this, I will need my second AC to help me with the mirror. And when I will see the center of my lens in the mirror, means that I am perfectly aligned with it. You have to put it on the board, actually. Like, yes. So that is perfectly on the board. So can you move, please, over there?